Doing this dirty work for 3 decades, did Pakistan just admit to training and funding terrorists? Watch. In a brazen admission before international media, Pakistan Defence Minister Watc Asif appeared to admit that his country had been supporting, training and funding terrorist organizations for last 3 decades, a vindication of India's long-held stand in global forums. Asif made the statement during an interview with Sky News journalist Yalda Hakim, where he was asked about the renewed tensions between India and Pakistan following the terrorist attack in JKS Pahalgam, in which 26 people, mostly tourists from other parts of India, were killed. As cross-border links to the attack emerged, India retaliated by downgrading its diplomatic relations with Pakistan and suspending the Indus Waters Treaty. In response, Pakistan has cancelled visas for Indian nationals and put on hold the Shimla Agreement. During the interview, journalist Yalda Hakim asked Watc Asif if he agreed that Pakistan has a long history of supporting, training, and funding terrorist organizations. Asif responded with a sensational confession. Yes, we have been doing this dirty work for America and the West, including Britain, for the last 3 decades. Sky News Sky Yalda Hakim, but you do admit, sir, that Pakistan has had a long history of backing and supporting and training and funding these terrorist organizations. Pakistan DEF Minister: well, we have been doing this dirty work for United States for 3 pic. Twitter.com's 5trkcgcz drop site news April 24, 2025. During the interview, Asif also bizarrely claimed the Lashkar-Taiba doesn't exist anymore and denied not knowing about the presence of its offshoot, the Resistance Front, which has claimed responsibility for the Pahalgam terror attack. Lashkar is an old name. It does not exist, he said. On Wednesday, India announced a raft of measures against Pakistan, including the suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty, the expulsion of Pakistani military attachés and the immediate shutting down of the Attari land transit post. Pakistan has rejected India's suspension of the treaty and said any measures to stop the flow of water belonging to Pakistan under the pact will be seen as an act of war. Any attempt to stop or divert the flow of water belonging to Pakistan as per the Indus Waters Treaty and the usurpation of the rights of lower riparian will be considered as an act of war, according to an official statement by Pakistan. India has also revoked all visas issued to Pakistani nationals from April 27 and advised Indian nationals residing in Pakistan to return home at the earliest. New Delhi also announced suspending visa services to Pakistani nationals with immediate effect as part of the retaliatory measures over the cross-border links to the worst terror strike on civilians in India since the 2611 Mumbai terror attack. Amid nationwide outrage over the terror strike, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the killers of Pahalgam will be pursued to the ends of the earth as he promised to identify, track and punish every terrorist and their backers. In an address at a rally in Bihar's Madhubani, Modi vowed to punish terrorists behind the strike and said India's spirit will never be broken by terrorism. Swipe left for next video. Friends, today from the soil of Bihar, I say to the whole world, India will identify, track, and punish every terrorist and their backers, he said. We will pursue them to the ends of the earth. India's spirit will never be broken by terrorism. Terrorism will not go unpunished, he added. Every effort will be made to ensure that justice is done. The entire nation is firm in this resolve. Everyone who believes in humanity is with us. I thank the people of various countries and their leaders who have stood with us in these times. Latest blogs.